Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 923, primarily in a row. My name's Rob. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back, like, for reals. So I was watching the draft special this morning, the Pat McAfee draft special, and it's funny. He's like, I don't know why people keep showing up to my show, but they do, right? And I'm like, bro, you think you don't know. I don't know why people keep showing up to watch my Daily Discipline, but they do. And I feel like it's only going to keep getting bigger. Like the further we go along, right? So happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back, like, for reals. Hey, it's Friday. It's an F-It Friday. Last day of the month of April. First third of the year is gone. Process that for a minute. It's an F-It Friday. Do what you love, right? And if you need to do some things to get to there, do it today. Just take your shot. It's a work day. We got work to do. Let's do it. First things first, still the realist. I'm also a fan. Yeah. NFL draft was on last night. I made cookies, a whole bunch of cookies while I was watching the draft, and I'm just like, it's unbelievable. Like the NFL, the drama of the draft is something to watch. And if you watch the draft or anything or before the draft, it's another reminder of how everything changes always, right? Everything changes always. With the news that an hour or 2 hours before the draft that Aaron Rodgers wanted out of Green Bay and had told them as soon as the season was over, get rid of me. I don't want to play for you guys anymore. Moving on. And, you know, you see what's happening, right? And meanwhile, while that's happening in their own division, the Chicago Bears appear to have gotten out of their own way. Made a great trade to get up and took who appears to be a really good quarterback, Justin Fields. So even if Aaron Rodgers, even if they don't trade him, like there's talk that he's like, yeah, I might just sit this. I might do the Carson Palmer. I'll sit down. I have enough money. I have enough awards. My body could use some time off. Trade me. Everything changes. Even if he does play. Everybody knows he doesn't want to be there. How hard is that going to be? Like, I feel like he's going to get traded, and everything has changed dramatically. There's reports out there that, like, there's a trade in the works with the Denver Broncos and with their pick, where they picked, you're like, wow. Because when they picked, you're like, what are they doing, right? Everything changes always. So if you're in a bad spot in your life, just keep moving, baby. Everything could change, right? Just like congratulations to the Bears. That was a great pick, right? And I mean, boom, they went from the laughing stock to all of a sudden, boom. And they apparently made a big run after Russell Wilson. So congratulations to the Bears. Packers. I'm glad I haven't bought any Packers stuff lately because I think I'm about done, right? I wasn't mad at them. When the whole thing went down with Brett Favre, Brett brought all that on himself. Aaron Rodgers I'm sure he hasn't been perfect. But I was watching this morning, and there was this guy, Dan Graziano, like, oh, they've done everything for the Packers. But like, really? Really? So Mike McCarthy was such a great coach that they fired him in the middle of the season. Nobody in the NFL wanted him except for Jerry Jones. And that was a full year after he'd been out. And then you saw the mess that was, right? So don't tell me how great of a coach he was. They talk about, oh, look at all the guys he's played. Well, tell me about him. Tell me about all the amazing talent that Aaron Rodgers. He hasn't, right? And they've had a terrible defense almost the entire time he was there. And then yesterday during the draft with all this going on, instead of just saying, hey, look, we know that you want out, but we want you to stay here. So this first round draft pick, we're going to go get you a stud. Nah, they took a cornerback, right? Just another F you. Like, I get it. I get that the team, the Packers were around before Aaron Rodgers got there. They're going to be around after he leaves. And what I'm telling you is that look what's going to happen after he leaves. Because if he forces his way out now, they are screwed. You're looking at 4-12, baby, right? And all you guys talk about, he's prima donna, blah, blah. Like, man, you got to have stars. There are different treatment for stars. That's just how it works, right? And if you don't, then you alienate them. You prove to them that they're just like everybody else. You don't need them. And then they're like, all right, I don't want to play for you. And guess what? That's a human being who has his power. That said, you know what? Watch what happened with that Tom Brady guy, man. That worked out pretty well for him. I'd like to move on. Here's our reminders. Be aware. Be aware of the impact of your actions, right? Be aware like on Aaron Rodgers' side, like I'm Team Aaron, man. Here I'm like that. I don't like how they're treating him. I don't like how they're treating the person who's been the very best player on their roster for about 15 years. And sure, just because you get paid a lot of money doesn't mean people should treat you like shit, right? Be respectful, right? Like when you have the option and you're treating other people, make sure you treat those people the way that you'd want to be treated until they prove to you that they don't care about you, and then be gone, right? Let's do our thank yous. We're done for the day. God is good, right? I mean, God knows how much I love football, and look at the amazing storylines, right? I'm thankful for the NFL. I really am. They drive me crazy sometimes. The Packers drive me crazy. The whole thing drives me crazy sometimes, but I love watching it. Like, I sat there for 4 hours making cookies, watching them. Couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Like, I was just amazed at what was going on. I'm thankful for Aaron Rodgers, right? And I hope he gets his way out of there, and I hope he goes somewhere and does Tom Brady, and I'll be cheering for you, bro. Seriously, thank you. Thank you for this life that I have. I think about it all the time, right? Being right here, right now. Thankful for Pete. Little time off from my kids. Kids come back tonight, come back for the weekend, Sam's weekend, or birthday weekend. We're going to have fun. Thankful for Daddy Duty. I'm looking forward to having those jokers back, and I'm thankful for y'all. With that, we are done for the day. Hands up, peace out, we're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on an F Friday. Remember, if you're going through a tough patch, everything changes eventually. It always does, right? Just like if you're in a great patch, understand what got you there, and understand that everything changes. Like if you're not moving fast, your competition is going to spring past you, right? Everything changes always. So remember that, and then come back tomorrow on Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we're gonna have Saturday morning prayer breakfast. Gonna talk about being a savage. We'll see you then. Deuces. #Real Talk. Love you. Bye.